there's a sign on the door that says no drinks or food, and there's me with a coffee and a big bottle of water. I'm gonna hide that one just in case. Right. This is really weird, actually. Okay, right. I don't want to touch the thing too much because this breaks by myself. That's just really awkward, isn't it? Lonely. Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to the Student Talk Podcast. Maruna is not here today. I'm not just really self-centered and put the camera just on me. Maruna's not here today for filming. So we thought we'd test something out where we'd have one person on. This episode is a lot shorter, I hope, because I don't want to be talking to myself for now, like an hour. This episode, it's pretty much, I can't lie, I thought of the episode idea about half an hour ago because I did forget. But I thought it would be quite cool actually to try something like this out. So this episode, I'm just talking a bit about the reality of being a uni student. So we're looking at things like what is actually somehow socially acceptable at uni, but like it would be like weird to do it anywhere else. And just how uni feels so much like a fever dream. It's unreal. I need coffee. Hang on, bear with. Yeah, I actually have never hosted this by myself. So this is going to be interesting. I think a lot today as well, which is great. Let's see. Usually we start these off by like asking how each other's week's been. How's your week been? Nothing. How's your guys' week's been? Because I have no one else to ask. Good. Yay. We're technically on a reading week, but I don't read, so I'm here for the week. But everyone else kind of went home, so it's been really boring. I did start watching Bridgerton though. My housemates have been watching Bridgerton, and I kind of got like coerced into starting watching it. But I tried to keep it a secret because I thought I'm not going to tell them I watched it. I'm just going to like throw a couple references out here and there when I finish it. And then they caught me. Well, it was a silly mistake. I pretty much I was watching an episode and I realised it was like a lyric to a song. And I told my housemate, I said, I just realised what this lyric means. And she turned to me, she went, oh my God, you're watching Bridgerton. I was like, how did you get that from me saying 3 words? Like, how? But yeah, trying to catch up on coursework, I guess. I don't know. The usual, the boring stuff, really. That's how my week's gone. It's been long. I do apologise. This episode is literally going to be me talking. So, if you don't like me, then maybe just wait till next week's episode. Maybe rewatch some of the other ones, you know? They might be a bit more entertaining. If you somehow like hearing me yap, then enjoy. Yeah, I've got a list. I might think of some more. I hope I do. These are really random as well. They're just things I kind of thought of on the way here, because I was like, yeah, what is it like? Like, how is this like acceptable? I guess kind of like I'll start with like talking about how uni kind of feels like a fever dream. Okay. So to be fair, actually, I did think this is like really weird. One thing I feel like uni feels like a fever dream is that you just randomly out of nowhere, you just live with like 6 complete strangers, and you've just got like trust that they're like good. Like we just get thrown in to live with 6 random people that we don't know. I just think, how is that real? Yeah, that's really all I got. But like, we just kind of like get thrown into a flat altogether. Like, I think luckily we all like we were quite good friends. But like, you just get thrown into like with random people. You have no idea who these people are. I just think that's like really insane. Also, the fact that you like have just suddenly moved into like a random like location, like you've just unlocked like a new place, and it's filled with like local like normal like local people that aren't uni students, And my favorite pastime is just when I'm walking around. I'm just guessing, are you a local or like are you a uni student? And it's so difficult to tell with some people. Like some people just live here. But that's insane though. Like people actually just live in the city. Like this is not just a uni city. People live here. Like that's crazy. I don't know. Help. One thing I discovered though at uni, I didn't realize you can do, and I have abused it quite a lot. I don't know if you can do it at all unis, but for our uni, we can order Just Eat, and it will get delivered right outside the library. And you can take it in the library and eat it. I found this out during an all-nighter when my course mate was like, let's order McDonald's. I thought he meant what's McDonald's. I was like, I'm not walking to McDonald's at like 4 a.m. Pulls out Uber Eats, orders it. It arrives at the library. Security are watching us, like, walk out, get it, walk back in. Nothing. And then they came over and I thought they were going to tell us off, like, eating McDonald's in the library. No, she just made fun of me for getting a Happy Meal. Like, God forbid. But, no, that's just, like, such a weird thing, though. Like, you can just be in the library studying, and if you want a sweet treat, just order it. Like, just order takeout. I guess another thing as well about the library is, like, an unspoken rule, which I find really weird. It's like I could leave my laptop on a random desk and then fuck off for like 3 hours, come back, and it will still be there. It's like an unspoken rule that your belongings are somehow safe and secured in the library, which I think is really weird because I'm like, how are you trusting a room full of people you do not know with your belongings? But I've seen people, they might just go to the toilet, they might just go and get like food from the cafe, might just go to Greg's. But like, people will just leave their stuff unattended and they just have total faith and trust that no one's going to take it. And I'm just like, how do you have that trust? Like, every time I need to get up and do something, I move locations. I take everything, I take my whole life with me. I come back, usually the desk is taken. So I go find somewhere else. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I never leave my stuff unattended. Sometimes I'll just wait around until I see somebody I know, and then I'll flag them over and I'll be like, can you wait here for like 2 minutes? But no, people have way too much trust in uni students. Oh. I guess something else as well, like something that just is really randomly socially acceptable at uni, but like it's pretty weird, especially for like all the locals, is we have a student night on a Wednesday. And this is very well, the societies and the sports clubs, they dress up and go out. But like each week it's a different theme. And some of these themes are so out there that you're wearing the most ridiculous costumes. And it's just socially acceptable. Like a few months, like I think last month we did Men in Black, and I was an alien, and I painted not painted, but like I got face paint, and I was completely green. Like my face was green, my arms were green. I had like little googly eyes, like just like everywhere. And like it was a good costume, I admit. It was a really good costume. But like I had to go to the shops, and we went to the pub before we went out, and I just had to walk in looking like an alien. And I'm just like, how? I don't think the locals would ever expect it, but like, how is this socially acceptable to do? But like, I feel like if I did that like anytime other than Halloween as an adult, it's weird. But apparently not at uni. So I just think it's really weird. I've kind of gone through half my list already. This is not great. I don't know. This is new. I feel like I've like talked a lot already. I know. I feel like some. This is interesting, isn't it? Something else, I guess, like I find really weird at uni, which I think is just down to we have no money, is the ability to eat pasta or like a pot noodle 3 times a day, 7 days a week. My cupboard is, to be fair, Tesco, they sell like 28p bag of spaghetti or like a 41p pack of pasta. So it's really easy to like get hold of, but like there's always like 2 or 3 bags in my cupboard. Even now, I always just eat pasta. And it's like, you go from like home cooked meals at like home or like that to like air frying a piece of garlic bread. And that's lunch. Or I just cooking like a pot of pasta like every day. Like, How people survive on this? I do not know. I suppose paying rent. How are we paying rent? Like I'm 19. Okay, I'm doxing myself here. I'm 19, and I'm paying rent. And I was paying rent when I was 18 as well. But, like, not just like parents sending parents a little bit of money, like paying like a rent. How? I don't get it. Like, we've gone from living in a house to like actually paying bills, and bills are scary. Like, thank God we don't get taxed. I hope we don't get paid taxes. I don't think students don't pay council tax, do they? No, I don't know. That's terrifying. I had a couple friends who one of my friends goes to, I want to say Cardiff, or like Met. I don't know. He goes somewhere in Wales, and they got sent a letter about the BBC license thingy, because you have to have a TV license, which not a lot of people know about, apparently. Some, to be fair, I think ours like came with the house, our license, but like, no, loads of people I know have been like done for like not paying their TV license. I didn't even know that was a thing. I heard rumors about it, but like I didn't know like there's an actual, you need a TV license. Like usually if you're watching BBC iPlayer, I just hit, yeah, I have a license. I do, by the way, I do. I found this out, I do. But like, it's just, it's just weird. Instagram. I have a story post. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm on Instagram. I need to get off Instagram. Okay, I've actually gone through like all my list already. This is not good. We're like 15 minutes in. What I was gonna say about being a student. I'm kind of just listing things like on the top of my head because I have no one to like debate these things with. It's just so weird because usually we talk about a topic and then one of us will either have like a counter argument or like, is there a meeting going on? I hear voices. That's weird. Either like usually one of us will have like a different opinion, or we just start talking about it. It's just me talking to you guys. So I'm literally just listing things I think is really weird at uni as well. Oh, actually no, there is one other like something else I think of as well, which happened to us in first year. Happened to like my friends as well. Is that you get like people like if you're like living in like a hall residence kind of thing, you'll get people who are in their like second or third year, who it'll be like their flat from like they would have like been the person who lived there like a couple years ago. They'll come up during Freshers Week, and they'll knock on your door and they'll just ask like look around, and I just think it's really like random. Like so many people do this as well. They pretty much just like barge into your flat, take photos, and they just reminisce, which I guess is quite funny. But like one of my friends had Freshers flu at the time, and they came in and then like she told them, oh yeah, by the way, I have Freshers flu, and they all ran out. Like this Freshers flu is terrifying apparently. I hear voices. But yeah, Freshers flu actually as well. That's another thing at uni. There's like it's not even unspoken rule. It's just unspoken about. But somehow, 90% of people catch this thing called Freshers flu, which is just the flu. It's just a really bad cold. Like, to be fair, I say that I had Freshers flu and then I caught COVID afterwards, which wasn't great. But okay, I hear loads of noises. It's because like there's no one here to fill the silence, so I just hear every background noise. But no, this Freshers flu, it's like I don't even know what it is. But like you go to I guess it's everyone like being around each other like so much. But like it's just everyone somehow gets ill, and it's really weird because it won't happen straight away. You might be lucky, you might get hit the first week. I count that as lucky. Most of us got hit with it October, and then some people got hit with it so bad they're still recovering. Like October's like November, like it's unending illness. But I just think it's really weird how you just go to uni and you suddenly become really ill, and that's like your like initiation in. Like you arrive, you have Freshers Week, then you have the flu, and then you lock in, and then it's Christmas. And it happens every year as well. It's not just like your first year, like a second year, third year, you will catch this Freshers flu. No one knows where it came from. It's it's like fucking COVID. Like, you don't know where it's come from. Well, we know where that came from. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I actually have no idea where that came from. Don't know. But no, you have no idea where it comes from. It's just because it's like nationwide as well. It's like a nationwide flu, and it just wipes out uni students completely. I just think that's really weird. Like, how is there? How is that happening? Hi. I've actually, I've run out of my list already. This is not great. This is such a weird random episode. Shall we, let's take a look actually. I'm feeling really lonely, so I'm gonna see if any of my friends are not working right now. We can call one of my friends up and see. We can phone a friend. Are you awake? She's not awake. Who can I call? Okay. We're going to phone a friend because I'm really lonely. So we've got to call someone up real quick and say hi. She might not like this. I'm sorry. I'm going to call my housemate. That's really loud. She might not answer.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service. The person you are calling is unable to take your call.
Oh, that's actually quite depressing. Maybe she'll ring back. We'll keep the line open in case she calls back. But that's quite sad. My other housemate's not awake, is she? No. Is she active? 20 minutes ago. That's quite depressing. Okay. Well, we just got Ed, so that's great. No. What else is really weird at uni? I'm actually stumped for ideas. Hi. You know, I'm actually really offended that she didn't pick up because, she's pretty much active. Oh my god, she's calling. We got a caller, guys. Hello.
Why have you called me?
Do you want to be on my podcast?
Do I want to be in your podcast?
Yeah.
To do what?
I don't know. I'm actually just really lonely, and I ran out of things to talk about really quickly.
Thing is, I already know that I'm definitely you'll put your phone up to a microphone at the moment.
No.
Just so everyone can hear me.
Right, well, this is all we've had time for in this little phone a friend segment. That was phone a friend, which apparently we have. That was such an interesting random phone call. Oh, this episode is absolutely just chaos. This is what happens when you try to host a podcast by yourself. I don't really know what to talk about. Uni is very... And I feel like it's really weird being a uni student, though. You've got, so much... It's just so different. You're completely... You're not an adult. Well, you are an adult, but, you don't feel like an adult. You're a student. And that word has, a lot of... It's, reputation. As a student, it is socially acceptable to randomly go out on a Wednesday. It's randomly acceptable to sleep in till 1 p.m. or to stay up until 4 a.m. You know, in our house, if we're awake at 2 a.m., some of us will just go into the hallway, just sit down in the hallway on our phones, lay on the carpet, just have hallway time. We just sit and doom scroll, or we'll just chat about random stuff, just really random empty-headed shower thoughts. We just start throwing around and we just start doom scrolling. This stuff you probably wouldn't do in the real world. That's a 9 to 5. I think uni is meant to be a 9 to 5 as well. It is not a 9 to 5. But I think there's just so much things that are weirdly acceptable as a student. as well. Like budgeting as well. Like I don't have a budget. I'm really bad at money. But like I'll say like I'm broke and I have no money, but I somehow always have money to go out. I always have money for coffee. Well, there's always money for takeout. There's always money for social events. There's just no money for like things I need. But you know what? That's okay. No, this episode will be like wrapped. This episode is probably going to be really short. It is literally just me been yapping. I was going to talk about like the realities and like the weird things about being a student. Although weirdly enough, there isn't really like, I feel like, I don't know, this is like a very new experimental kind of episode. So I don't even know if like it's going to be weird. I don't know. It's a very experimental like episode. Like there's not really much of a structure to this episode. We kind of just thought that what happens if you throw one person into a podcast by themselves, and it's actually really lonely that I had to phone a friend to talk to, because I feel like I've just been yapping for half an hour about literally nothing. There's nothing in my brain right now. Like I listed some things off that I thought these are a bit weird at uni, but like I'll probably go home and I'll think about so many other things that like are really weird that I probably could have talked about. But no, I've just been yapping about nothing. But you know what? That's okay. If you guys enjoy the yap, then this is the content you want, really. But I don't really have like a lot more to talk about in this episode because it's like a one-off kind of like, it's just a really random one-off episode, you know, just all by myself. Marina, if you're listening to this, then I really hope that this is not like bored you to death, because you can see why we need co-hosts. I finished my coffee. Oh my god, I did. Oh, it's all foamy. I got cappuccino. I don't know why. I feel like cappuccinos are healthier than like lattes. It's cold. I don't know why, but they're always so foamy. Like, I just feel like cappuccinos are a lot like healthier than lattes. So I always get like at least like 2 or 3 a day, which is actually really bad. And really goes against the whole budget thing I was just talking about. But no, not having a sponsorship. I'm sorry. Anything else going on? Okay, there's actually like, this is like really weird. Like, okay, right. I found something else as well, which is really, it's not weird. It's just, it's so true. And it's just like cleaning. Well, there's 2 things. Now, one of those like cleaning stuff and like uni houses and stuff, which is just so weird because we'll mop every now and again. Like if there's a spillage, we'll mop. If the floor's really dirty, we'll sweep and mop. But I think I've hoovered my room once this year, and I hoovered it my first year room day of moving out, and that was it. Like, I just feel like the Hoover just doesn't, it sounds really bad, but the Hoover just doesn't exist in our house. I don't even know if we have one. I think we do. But like, just, a Hoover just does not exist in our house, which I think is like really common amongst like uni houses. Like people don't really clean. Like you might sweep, you might mop a little bit, but like no one's there hoovering the carpet. Whereas if I'm at home, my mum's hoovering the carpet like 3 times a week, and then usually shouting at somebody if they like walk on it like while it's been freshly hoovered. Another thing as well is like, I feel like uni, it's so random. Like uni group chats, like the house group chats, there's always somebody like meshing about either whose turn is it to take out the bins, or like whose turn is it to buy toilet roll. And it's just like a weird thing that everybody like has at uni. Everyone has their group chat. That's always like, okay guys, I did the bins today. Whose turn is it now? Or like, hey guys, I cleaned up yesterday. Who, like, someone else? Or like, I bought the last roll of toilet roll, and then someone else goes, well, actually, I bought this. Or like, I don't use any toilet roll. Like, okay, that was a bit odd there. But like, no, that's another common thing, I guess, within like uni houses. It's just that like group chats, uni group chats. There's so many of them as well. Actually, I've been added to. God no, shall we see how many I've been added to on Snapchat? I've been added to 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. I'm on Snapchat. I'm in 53 group chats made at university. None of these have been active. The most out of them who are that active, I think 1, 2, maybe 4 at most active, and most of them have the same people in them. But like, it's just so random how like there's so many university like group chats that get made, and they don't get touched. And that's only Snapchat. I've got loads on Instagram and like WhatsApp, and it's just like you make a group chat for anything, and then it'll just go dead. And I just think that's really random. Just having like 53 group chats, and like 2 of them get used. Oh. No, there's not really much to talk about in this episode. So this episode probably will be cut quite short. But yeah, hopefully you've kind of. I don't know if did you like this episode? Did you not? I don't know because it's not out yet. But I don't know if this works or not. So if this gets posted, then let me know your thoughts on this episode because I don't even know what I talked about in this. I can't summarize this episode because I don't even know what I talked about. I listed a couple of things that I thought was really random at uni, and then phoned my friend because I was like lonely. No, if you liked this episode, then let me know. You know, if you didn't, then maybe don't tell me that. I don't. Maybe just don't watch this episode if you don't like it. Yeah, there's not really much else I have to say on this episode, to be fair. It is really weird being by myself and having the camera angle this way, although I quite like it. I kind of like having like the angle like a little bit more my way, but it's also really weird talking just to you guys as well, and not to Marina because she's not here. She will be back next week, as will I. Sorry. I don't really think I've got anything else to say, really. Enjoy the yap. Why am I getting emails? Oh, sorry, a content video I made is getting posted today. But yeah, if you somehow liked my yap, then thanks. If not, I do not blame you. I've been Dan. This has been the Student Talk Podcast. I think I've talked way too much, and I'm probably going to go non-verbal for the rest of the day for your benefit and mine. But no, we will see you next week, where Marina will be back. And yeah, see ya. Oh my god. Oh shit, that's like, put that there. What the hell was that?